This old guy DIY video has to do with a very capable machine for cleaning out buckthorn and general jungle bush. The operator of this machine, a Cat 299D3 XE with this big mill head on the front. So effectively, mill head grabs the stuff and pulls it in, and you can see that shredder bar at the back. So it shreds it and throws it out. In this area, it's just about 2 acres. Took him about 13 hours so far to reduce to this pile of mulch. And I was talking to the lady that owns the place, and she said she expected that there would be more debris spread all over this. But the guy gets in here, he's obviously done this job before. The machine has enough power, and he reduces this stuff down to a product like this in no time. So this is the first time I've ever seen a machine like this in action, and the guy was doing a beautiful job. So now that he's quit for the day, thought I'd come over and check out his machine, share it with you. So this morning I'm talking to Tim Pettit of TP Land Services, the guy with that big piece of equipment that was shredding up the buckthorn yesterday. So he told me this unit weighs about 16,000 pounds. So you've got 3,500 pounds on the Forestry shredder here on the front, and then a 13,000 pound machine behind it. And as a counterbalance, he's got about 400 pounds of fuel here in the back. And he commented that he can crawl through just about anything going front to back. Sometimes it gets a little scary going sideways if he starts to slip in wet soil. But based on the work he did at the neighbor's place, this is certainly the right piece of equipment and the right man to do the job. And when I was asking about renting something like this, he said by the time you rent it, you have almost as much cost in there as he charges to come out and do the job himself. So watching him handle this thing yesterday, it's clear to me that this was not a do-it-yourself job. You had a professional with the right piece of equipment who made what looked like a jungle into something that now looks like a park. So talking to him this morning, he said if you're in northern Wisconsin and you're looking for a guy to come and help you with some land services, whether it's shredding forestry stuff like this or other applications where you need to clear things out, give him a call. If he doesn't know how to help you, he can probably suggest somebody who will. This morning I'm walking through an area that Terry went through with the forestry shredder over the last couple days. Having watched him use that piece of machinery, I was amazed at the good work that he does. And I commented that it looked to me like he could handle trees that were up to about 4 inches in diameter. He said, oh no, if you go slow, depending on the type of wood, I can take trees up to 10 inches in diameter with that forestry shredder. So after talking to him for a few minutes, I said, hey, if you don't mind, I'll just kind of walk through and try to show people the work that you do and post a video out on YouTube. So that's the goal of this little walkthrough. Another thing that struck me was these little ravines that he can go through with that piece of equipment. As he commented, going forward and back is not difficult, but if you get a little bit sideways, particularly when the soil is wet, it can get real interesting real quickly. He also commented when he came up on the property, this was perhaps the thickest buckthorn that he's ever dealt with, and he's really pleased with the outcome from the project. I'm walking over here towards the jungle so you can get some idea of what this looked like before he came in here and did his job. And basically this is 2 days work to take out 2 acres. But this is effectively what the jungle looked like when he started. This is the adjoining property. And this is what it looks like after he's come in here and done his work. So in speaking to the neighbor lady, she's really pleased with the result. Talking to Terry, he seems like a really nice guy who's in here to do a good job. And thanks for watching.